All right.
If he gives us an answer in 20 seconds, then we can end it.
It better be real damn good in 20 seconds. All right, Los.
It always is.
Yeah.
All right, Los. You have between 20 seconds and 1 minute to impress us. What's the weirdest thing you've ever masturbated to? Go.
What's the weirdest thing I've ever masturbated to? I think I remember. It was probably the first time I ever masturbated, that I remember coming to. It was like a Planet of the Apes, what are those things? The parodies, like the parody sex things. And so it was like, I don't know, my cousin went to the hospital, everyone was out, and I was like, ooh, I finally get the chance to look at this, I'm alone. And that's what happened to be on. You didn't have a choice at the time, you know?
I have a follow-up question.
Go ahead.
Was this that anime porn?
No,
Like
it was
cartoon porn?
no, it was people dressed up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this was before the new Planet of the Apes was good. Like, you know, the CGI
So it was like
and
a
stuff.
parody porn.
Yeah, it was like literally that. Yeah.
All right.
And to answer your follow-up, yes, I still watch that same one. No, I'm kidding.
All right, great answer.
Great answer, Los.
I'll drink anyways.
I want everybody to answer that question on the next pod.
You know, these millennials with their opinions and their podcasts, every one of them has podcasts nowadays. Hey, no one cares about your opinion, buddy. Alright? I'm here to tell you. I don't care what you think about love or sex, politics or religion, or how you're socioeconomic, blah, blah, blah. Save it for someone who cares.
But they shit not better than ours.
Respectful.
God, I hate this fucking start without the fucking. I'm sorry, we gotta do that over. Oh, I'm so angry.
We've been practicing.
This is another Millennial Podcast. I am another Millennial Podcast host. I go by the name of Nick Teasy, aka Young Tizzard. Shout out to my boy Wizard, aka LaPod James, aka Young Tizzard. I already said that. Aka big homie Young Segway San.
No intro got you fucked.
I'm all the way fucked up. I got a couple co-hosts in the building with me.
Yeah, you know who it is. Los the Ghost, the one who don't need no intro. That's it. I don't know. I'm fucking up too. I need it.
What it do? It's ACB the guy, aka AC Montana, aka Hotep AC, you know what I'm saying? Know what the amped up fam?
I love Hotep AC.
Hotep AC in the
You
building.
so Hotep AC.
The only AKA that you actually got is Cat God.
I was gonna say, I think Cat God is my favorite
I
AKA.
forgot about the cat guy.
No kitty cat. And it is the bodega baddie, the uptown, the queen, Foxy, sexy Lexi.
We also got some people behind the mic. Behind the camera. We got Young Greasio.
I mean, they're behind the mic, dude.
You're AKA no face, no case.
You heard.
You know.
And then we also got our Gen Z intern, Jennifer Zulu, aka Breezy.
You already know the vibes, man. Humble Dev on here, man. Fuck you talking about, man.
I never know if it's Dev Givenchy or Da Vinci, so I just say both every
I
time.
say either or, you know what I'm saying?
Like a pimp named Slickback, you say the whole thing.
Like that.
How everybody feeling today, man?
I'm
Okay,
feeling
amped
great.
up, man.
Good.
Everybody answer at the same time, please.
I definitely feel like this is about to be a janky pod because I keep adjusting the mic and shit. This thing, I'm just saying, man. I'm trying to put it out there.
Wow, you don't got to. They don't
Let
gotta,
almost over.
they don't gotta know it's gonna
Ain't
be
got
a
no
janky
music.
pod.
I mean, they
That's
gonna
what
watch.
editing for.
Hey, you know what? I think you're right, Lexi. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's at
that's
the end
what
of
that
it.
is.
I ain't smoked. I ain't drank. I ain't
You on
watched
edge.
TV. I ain't seen no. I ain't been on Twitter. Like, nigga, I'm fucking.
You don't know what's going on.
I know, bro.
I'm easily triggered.
I couldn't make it. That was probably what the fuck was going on with me that week. Like when you was telling me like, yo, I think you need a vacation from your job.
Oh yeah.
I think that was like,
Hey,
it has to be that.
bro, nah. Lowe's got anger issues on the low, y'all.
Yo,
When we be playing disc golf and you be having a bad game, this nigga be slamming his shit, bro. I be like, oh, this nigga. If he was a tennis player, and then he was having a bad day at work, this nigga kept slamming shit. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to leave him alone. I wanted to make so many jokes, but I'm like, he's in a real bad mood. I'm gonna let that go. He might swing on me. I ain't never seen you act like this before.
I mean, hold up, to everyone listening, there's truth in what he's saying, but he is exaggerating.
I am not.
Oh, I think you got a little anger streak. You could.
I know. I'm not saying I'm not an angry person.
No. I'm not saying you angry.
Yeah, okay.
You be like one of the Mortal Kombat characters who turn into an animal and shit when you animality. That was the name of it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
No.
That's all right, love.
No. It ain't.
That's so fucking funny. That is so fucking funny. What a reference. I did not expect that from you, Lex. Because that is what he be doing.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, bro. I was looking at him like, fam. I just was looking at him doing. I didn't say nothing for the first few times. That's why I was just like, you might need a vacation, bro. Because I wanted to say so much. But anyways.
You can take all the shots.
Huh?
Now you can take all the shots. He not mad no more about it.
Oh, nah. I mean, it's lost me now. But I just think of the tennis player who always used to slam his racket. That's all I kept thinking about.
Well, you feeling better, Los? That's the most important thing.
I mean, I started smoking a bit again, so
Take the edge off.
yeah, it definitely helped. People are still stupid.
That's a given.
And he work in customer service, so I know them
I
niggas be.
understand.
That's frustrating to do that for 8 hours straight.
Yeah.
Or more.
I mean, I could sit here and like explain everything, but shit, the way I'm being put in this light, it looks like I really just like be angry.
You don't though. That's the point. You don't be. It was very out of character from what I know of you. That's why I'm like, oh, this nigga, like they really fucking with him today.
Oh, okay, that's how you mean that.
Yeah,
I'm taking this like, yo, in general, Carlos is an angry ass person who got anger issues with everything. I'm like,
You filled with
I
love.
guess. Like, I'm really trying to like put that in like my everyday life. Like, damn, like, am I like that all the time? Like,
No, definitely not. But I will share a theory though. I think that the most funny people are like the most what's the word? Like when you're like no, not emotional, but like they have the most internal turmoil. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't want anybody else to feel that way, so they make an effort to, you know what I mean, be happy and make people smile. That's what I just hear a lot of comedians, like stand-up comedians say that. So that make me think like, yeah.
I never thought of that.
Yeah.
Now, I do gotta say, for like video games, I've always been like an angry kid growing up playing that shit, especially with Smash Brothers. Like, it's such a freestyle game. Like, it wasn't until recently, and until that recently, the game got more fun. I used to just put my own mental rules into the game. And so, like, when nobody was playing that same rule, like, you don't fucking know that I don't want you to do this certain shit. The game just recognizes winning and losing. That's all it knows. If you're not cheating, then fuck it. Yeah, I'm just bad. I'm just worse than you right now. But if I'm doing the same shit over and over again, get good, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I was one of those kids that I was definitely an angry gamer. Like I put holes in my walls behind Madden.
I slammed
Like,
my control.
Yeah, I broke. My current controller is broke because I was playing fucking Call of Duty and I got mad at something and I just slammed that shit down like fuck. Yeah, I'm definitely an angry kid. So
Yo, you know what I just realized in that disc golf shit? What inspired me to react that way with disc golf? Because I didn't know how to express my anger before. And I remember when we saw those two guys, it was probably at Perkerson. No, I don't. It doesn't matter. But one of the guys, he barely did worse than the other. Missed a putt. He was angry, and so like one of his extra discs, he just like tomahawked it straight into the net. And like ever since then, I was like, oh,
That's
you
your
can,
shit.
yeah, like
Trying to harness the power of the anger.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'll be out there ready to punch trees. The only thing that be stopping me is like, I know this is gonna really, really hurt my hand. But I'll be ready. I'll be looking at these trees like, bro, I just need something to punch real quick and then I'll be good.
I don't know. I don't know why it gets so intense. It's a very.
Is it competitive for y'all, or is it just?
Yeah, I mean, we're keeping.
Y'all gotta
score.
let one off.
But the thing is, it's just like you're really playing against yourself every time.
Yeah, that's true.
And so it's like you really can only improve by yourself. Like whatever they do has nothing to do with your score. And
got it.
It's like
so it ain't a team thing where you playing with other people and you cursing other people out.
Nah, if it was
on live,
if
and
it was
shit,
a team thing, because you can play teams, but if it was a team thing, I would feel more bad than.
What game
angry.
is this? I don't know nothing about these new games.
This is disc golf. It's just like
okay.
golfing with frisbees.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Some shit we took up in our old age.
Yeah. Our younger knees don't exist.
They sure the fuck don't. So, it ain't for me.
Yeah, shout out to all my fellow angry people, because I definitely have been an angry kid like my entire life. I used to get in a lot of fights and shit too. I actually used to get in a fight in school all the time until I got this scholarship for high school, and they told me if you get in a fight, you're going to lose it. And that's when I had to like zen out and just learn to let shit go.
I want to see you get into a fight as a child.
No, like I just be so angry.
That badass kid.
Yeah.
What's crazy is my whole time I was a child, I didn't never get into no fights. None. And I was so mad. In college, I got into a fight every year.
Really? Did you?
Yes.
I never knew this.
Yes.
I was actually going to ask y'all this is like one of my ask to
I
pass.
remember one.
Like, y'all niggas be fighting?
We was about to go ham.
I was there for one. So.
Was it those girls that was always hating?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which
like
one?
four of them.
I was about to say which one though.
Fucking crew.
I bet it was the biggest
the big
one, wasn't
one.
it? It was the biggest one, wasn't it? She was a big ass
one.
fucking hater in every sense of the word,
Hating
bro.
on fucking
That's
Team
the one
Swag,
who,
whack ass.
Y'all had crew battles.
We called, okay, so when we was in college.
Please don't say the name of the squad. I'm so
Say it.
embarrassed by that. I'm so
Say
embarrassed.
that
We was
shit.
called Team
I'm
Swag.
saying
I don't
Team
care.
Swag.
We were so
Shout out to
fucking
Team
lame
Swag.
for that, bro. I hate
was
that name.
Extra whack.
Team
but,
Swag,
but they
310 Bandits,
okay, the 310 bandits was best.
Parsons popping, goddamn.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah. Anyways, we called this
The
other
sexy
group.
sweets and shit.
Okay, we called this other group Team Whack. Team Whack, because it was like they had a gay guy,
Okay.
and then they had a
It
gay
was like
girl.
a bootleg ass replica.
Right. And then two straight girls
the fucked
I
up
guess,
prototype.
hooked up with them. So it was like they was trying to look like us, you know what I'm saying, but not really look like us.
Okay.
And then the
They
gay
could never-
girl was trying to talk to me at one point in time. We was talking to each other. I ain't gonna lie. But
I was about to
that
say,
shit went fucking sour, you know what I'm saying? And then they just was like always hating, always on some trash shit. So John goofy ass, we was in the library, we was talking shit or whatever, and he was just playing at first because this was before it really turned into, beef. This nigga said, I'll pour this mustard over your head, and he really poured mustard on her head. Like, he didn't even try to. He
When
like,
y'all
my
told me
bad.
about
that's
that
real
shit,
beef.
It slipped out.
Yo.
No, it slipped out. He wasn't trying to
It
do
don't
it.
matter.
Yeah, I want to fight you
When
now.
y'all
bullet
told me
was
that
shot.
shit, I was like,
Bullet was
what the
shot,
fuck?
and y'all started.
We gotta
that.
fight for it.
In the library?
Accidental.
calf.
In the calf in front of people?
Accidentally
Where
or
everything
not.
went down.
Y'all started that.
They started.
No, they
that
started
shit.
Nah, you got to shoot the fairs with me on that one.
They
You gotta
okay.
shoot
No,
the
they
fairs with me
started
on
that one because they was talking wild shit
about Keela K.
about Kayla,
Kayla.
Our religious person in the group.
our savior.
She literally used to send blessings of the day every day.
That's right.
Literally.
Shout out to motherfucking Keela.
Keela
She's doing
for
really
real.
good in life. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
Degrees on top of degrees, doctorate, Keela,
Doctor
Evans.
K now. You know?
Okay.
What's her doctorate in? Is it in
It's
math?
in math. Yeah.
I ain't never knew a nigga that majored in math and then got a doctorate in.
Okay.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to
Shout out to
Keela B.
motherfucking Keela K. We gotta tag her in and make sure she like, comment, and subscribe on the video.
Oh.
Indeed. So, gosh, that was a long tangent. Anybody else ever been in a fight? Anybody else want fight stories y'all want to share?
I think some dude like ran up on me once, and it didn't develop much after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but oh wait, no, in school we got into a push off. I'm just not a fighter, really. Like
By the way, did you win?
all of
Y'all
them.
scrap?
All of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, my nigga. Yeah.
It's like you done been releasing so much anger now. All the fights that I didn't get to get in high school and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I was gonna say shout out to my homegirl Princess Bella, because this girl is small. Like you can pick her up with one hand.
She follow us on Instagram. I'll be seeing her.
Yeah. And
She
so
be posting some provocative photos, so I know how small she is. I'm not saying anything out of turn. She be posting it.
you got it, bro. You got it.
Okay.
But when we was in middle school,
Why you making
right?
me feel bad about it? Like,
You making
React
yourself
better,
feel
dog.
bad. I'm trying to tell a story.
oh my bad. I'm projecting.
You letting your insecurity shows. But anyway, when we was in middle school, it was this girl who did something, wanted to fight me or something like that. And her and my other friend Katie, they was like, somebody trying to fight you? Oh hell no. And they done had like the whole school all riled up. This girl was like, I'm meet you on the bus. Oh, them two right there was trouble, bruh. They didn't let shit fucking happen. Like, I never had to get in fights because she wasn't letting that shit happen. Nobody was finna cross this little bitty ass line because she was gonna pop their ass.
Yeah,
Straight up.
that's dope. I don't know how we get,
friendships.
I don't know how we got so deep
Okay.
into this, but I definitely got stories. Like as a kid, son, my older cousin, she was 1 year older than me. She used to fight anybody that would fuck with me. And I think, so I switched schools at 4th grade and she didn't go to my school anymore. And I think at that point, I felt like I had something to prove. Like, nah, ain't no girl gonna defend me. I can defend myself. You know what you say? So I'm just scrapping niggas. I'm just swinging on niggas. I was letting it go. Good times.
I was letting it go a different way.
Good times. What you mean?
I ain't let it.
Oh, you was letting it go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely had to fucking zen the fuck out in high school. Even though I did get in some fights outside of school, but yeah, definitely.
Bro, I be having to check myself now. You know,
That's
especially-
right. It's way
especially
harder
since
not
I
to fight
carry-
somebody now. Because I feel like I
I
smack
be
the
thinking
shit out you in a
the
heartbeat.
next motherfucker gonna carry
Without
too, you know
thinking.
what I'm saying? If I pull my shit, I'm gonna have to use it.
I can't imagine getting into a fight. Like,
I want to get into a fight though.
That's
Like
what it sound- yeah,
I've
that's
been
what it
so
sounds like.
frustrated. I want to get into a fight a little bit. Not nobody who I like hate though. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe I should just go boxing or some shit. But
Yep, you sound like me, because that's what I said. Like, I ain't been in a fight in a while. I just need to, like, box, just get this shit out.
Yeah.
And you know what I was feeling? More insecurity. Nigga, I was like, bruh, I ain't been in a fight in so long. Am I pussy? Am I just letting people try me? You know what I'm saying? Like, why have I not been in a fight in so long? Like, I must be just letting shit go. Niggas be saying sly shit to me and I don't do nothing. But I don't think that's the
that
proper
shit
way to look
cool
at
now.
it.
Yeah.
I definitely don't think that's healthy, bro. That ain't
I'll be
right.
like, yo, am I
You
pussy?
the angry one. It ain't you, Los.
Am I pussy? Oh, no, I'm angry. I'm telling you.
It ain't Los, it's you.
That's what I thought Los was gonna say when I was saying all that shit about him. Like, bro, you're the like most sullen, angry nigga I know.
No, I don't. Like, I just think you. I. If you told me just like I just now found out about that fighting in high school. I mean, before high school, I
Would have never guessed.
never fucking guessed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Anyways,
I can't look at you different. I can't look at you the same anymore. Like,
I'll fight.
I'm gonna
Speaking
have to
of
put a wall
fights.
between, I'm gonna have to like reinforce my door and shit. Talk that shit.
Anybody amped up about anything?
Oh shit, my nigga dead.
Right there.
It's all you.
That shit reverberated.
I almost pulled that
Yeah,
shit.
just roll around. You'll be alright.
Now she would have swung on you.
Okay.
It would have been on me, obviously.
Hot little elbow or some
Yeah,
shit.
fuck it. Like, I deserved it, apparently. Like, fuck it.
Go ahead, AC.
I was just gonna say, then we coming back to this fighting shit. But my amped up is 6 months in. My bad. 6 months in. You know what I'm saying? Gang gang.
Oh, your
My
forever
bad.
amps?
With my forever amp.
Shout out.
We 6 months in now.
Damn, 6 months? It's been that long?
Right.
What month is it?
It's April, right?
Jeez, okay.
And she just had a birthday and she turned 35.
Happy
Hey.
birthday.
And shout outs.
Oh, you met her in the off season too? Really? Okay. Nice.
Some, yeah, I'm excited for a minute. But also another reason I'm amped up is that I just got a promotion at my job.
Ooh.
Okay.
Whole lot of gang shit. Whole lot of gang shit.
Oh yeah, we can do this one.
I didn't know what we got.
Yeah, those ones are still in there.
But
Can you tell us anything about it without saying too much?
oh yeah, I'm just gonna be a lead now.
Swaggy.
Yeah. And I really feel like I'm kind of growing with this company. Like, I think me and you was talking about it earlier, how your name is popping up in different conversations and shit now. Like, the right people seeing me, the right people hearing me. And not that I'm out here trying to put on a show or nothing for nobody, you know what I'm saying? But my work ethic is getting shown. Again, I'm getting promoted in less than 90 days. So it's like, even with the rough ass year that I had last year, like, this right here proves to me that it could have been me a little bit, you know, but it wasn't really me, like, you know what I'm saying?
Why do you say that? I don't get that.
Like, I'm taking responsibility for my part in all the times that I got fired last year, right? But at the same time, I know my work ethic and the worth that I come with as a employee is fucking undeniable. I'm getting promoted in less than 90 days again.
So shout out to that.
Get the bag. And
Before I
fuck what they talk
ask my
about.
question, I just really want to say congrats on that. Like, shout out to that, the quick promotion and all that.
Preach.
How many times have you been fired from a job?
Bro, I got fired like 4 times just last year.
God.
I feel like I've asked you that before. Is it in the double digits, like, over your career? Because I remember when we was living together, you was going through a stretch, dog. And I'm like, this must be the most unlucky nigga in the world, boy.
Bro.
So how many times would you say Ace?
Well, I would probably say about 8. Ain't gonna go to 10. About 8.
Damn, man.
Ooh, I've only been fired once, and that shit was embarrassing and humbling. I said, "Oh, this shit ain't it."
What'd you
This
get
shit
fired
embarrassing.
for?
Oh, I tried to draw up some fake ass doctor papers from the hospital, and they tried to call my best friend, who I put it was my doctor, my gynecologist, and it was like, "We called your best friend, and this is not your doctor, so we're gonna have to let you go."
How did they know the best friend ain't hold it down?
She did hold it down, but they said, "Oh, we looked on Google and we checked the background, and there's no doctor." Well, I can't say the name, but Dr. Smith was not my gynecologist, so I said it was a female emergency.
Dr. Smith, you couldn't get that off? That's such a common name. They can't
Yeah,
confirm
but
the right
doctors,
Smith.
they put all doctors' information online though, so especially if you specialize in like women's health, they're gonna put all your shit out there. So yeah, but Dr. Smith held it down for me regardless. So, but I got fired. And
Good
that
try.
shit was the most embarrassing shit ever, and it was by this bitch I did not like either.
How did they do it? Did they, like, you just walked in and was like, hey, can you come back to the office? Or like they waited to the end of your shift?
They waited like the middle of my shift, and it was like, "We need to come downstairs and have a meeting." I'm like, "Yo, it's 9:00." This is when I was bartending at
In the middle?
yeah, in the middle of my shift. I worked at Rockefeller
crazy.
Center. Shout out
crazy.
to Rockefeller. And I was a visual merchandiser, and then I started bartending there. So they called me into a meeting 9:00 on a Saturday, mad busy, trying to get money, and they was like, "Well, we have to let you go, Miss Dubose." And I'm like, "For what?" "Oh, we called the doctor, and we now know that that's your best friend, and she is not your gynecologist. So we're gonna have to ask you to turn in your keys and
Wow.
clock out."
They did that because they saw you was about to get money. Because
Yeah, I
as
was
an
definitely
HR
about to
person,
get-
I can say you don't
Yeah.
fire people in the middle of the shift. That is
And
not
she
the
was
way.
new. She was trying to prove herself. Bitch, fuck you. Like, you trying to prove yourself.
Before or after, right? Because
Yeah.
you want them folks to come back up there.
Right. Because you want to do it at the end of the shift, even though it kind of sucks for people, but you let them get their money. And then if they do anything, like they usually at the end of the day, they not gonna fuck with any customers or anything. But like if you got angry and it's a busy day, like you just wanted to come out and cause a ruckus and shit, like that's exactly
And I
why you
did.
don't fucking do it in the middl.
I went right back there.
that's-
And I started talking wild shit in front of everybody. And was like,
Yep,
fuck
and
this
there you
bitch.
go. And there you go.
I lost it. So, I lost that shit.
Yeah, you don't
Man,
do
fuck
that.
this shit. All this money I done made, y'all.
Right. Hey, before we move on, by the way, I wanted to compliment your outfit. Looking like you straight out of Martin right now, dog.
Okay, look. I'm giving denim on denim on denim on denim. So,
Lexi. Shout
Y'all about
out.
to be part of my marketing team because I those got the name and the theme song.
Yo, by the way, man, I came up with that name. That was me.
That was
me.
you.
I was trying
That-
to tell her,
Yeah.
I told her I
Y'all
was
heard it
gonna
here. It's T's.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
I don't even remember what I said. Let's see, Lexi. There it is. So yeah, I also got fired once from my waiter job at Johnny Rockets. I got a fucking secret. What did they call it?
Secret shopper.
Secret shopper.
Oh, that's how they get niggas too, secret shopping ass. You should know too when they secret shopping, they asking wild random questions.
Yeah,
How many
secret
customers
shopper
do you
too.
serve on
Yeah.
a regular Saturday night? Like who the fuck?
yeah. They
Why are you asking me that?
they fired me the next day, and I remember I must have really did bad at this table because when they were telling me about it, bruh, I was like, I do not remember these niggas. Like I do not remember
Right.
what they look like
So
or
many
anything.
people, you not gonna remember.
Yeah, it was a busy day. They said I like forgot to give them the nickels that you supposed to give. I wasn't checking on them. We fucked up they order like 3 times. Like, yeah, it was a lot.
It was somebody else.
A
It
whole
wasn't
lot.
you.
No, that was me.
That was
me. Because when they told me about it and I couldn't remember, I was like, oh yeah, I fucked them up. Because I was not paying them no attention.
Didn't you say this was one night where you ain't had no sleep too? Like
I mean, I wasn't gonna get into that, but you know,
But you have.
it was one of my proudest nights. Yes, right after I had my first one night stand and my first menage, and I ain't getting no sleep. I ain't getting no sleep that night.
I forgot.
So actually, me and my homeboy, we had worked at Johnny Rockets that night, and then we got off and pause, and we had went to we were parked in the underground parking lot, and we was walking to my car. We saw these chicks. Man, I was also working at the valet job at the time, so I like pulled out the spot and I backed up like I went up a road and I was driving backwards and I just pulled up next to them, smooth as hell. And then we started macking on these joints. They was in town for the Bronner Brothers convention. They was staying at the Omni.
Hoochies.
Yep, which is right around the corner from Johnny Rockets. So we ended up fucking with them that night, stayed there the whole night, and then went right back to work the next day. Ain't brush our teeth for nothing.
Oh.
Straight savage mode. And I had pussy in my mouth the night before, so
I was just about to say, I know
Dire
you had some
straits.
pussy in your mouth.
Dire straits, bruh. Dire straits. But yeah, shout out to that. Fuck that secret shopper.
That's what
like
they did.
regular
They shot
Johnny
your
Rockets.
ass. I bet this nigga got pussy on his lip.
Oh man.
I've been fired one time. Fucking another customer service, AT&T, and it was because
Do I need to bleep out all these names, or we don't give a fuck?
I don't give a fuck.
Rockefeller, fuck
actually,
them.
well, yeah,
Fuck
Rockefeller.
Johnny Rockets.
And that was my
Fuck
favorite
AT&T.
job to this day. I was hurt. I wasn't letting that bitch go without me saying something. Mm-mm.
What happened to you though?
Yo, they so the computer does, even if they hang up, the computer takes a few seconds to update and say you're in wrap up, which is the time you take to take your notes. This lady, on top of it being a bad day, I used to walk to work. It was raining that day. On top of it being a bad day, getting into work, she caught me in a bad mood, and on top of that, she was just relentless with like, I ain't answering your question. Oh no, this wasn't AT&T. AT&T, I got love for you still. This was for the U.S. Census. Like it was when they were like correcting everybody's shit over the phone. Like, hey, you did your shit wrong, so we're calling you back to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
And so there was scammers out there. Yo, you need to get your social on this shit. So they were getting the social, and she was just being weird about it. I was being cordial. She was like, all right, whatever. It took me like 7 minutes to finally get her to agree to go through the questionnaire again. And then three questions in, she's like, fuck you or something. And then she hung up. And I'm like, hello, are you there, Miss Bitch?
Wait, what'd you say?
Miss Bitch. And then I saw that the computer said, okay, now you're in wrap up. Oh, whatever. They don't grade every call. They don't look at every call. They all get recorded.
That one though.
They picked that one. I'm at lunch. I fucking get back, and I'm like, I don't even get a call in. They're like, yo, we gotta get you out.
Same day?
Same day.
Damn.
Somebody listening live. We heard
Right.
bitch.
Yeah.
Who paid to just do that? Just sit and listen to everybody else calls to make sure they doing the scripts and everything.
Quality assurance and shit.
Yeah.
Yowza.
And they tell you too before you get on the phone, like, this call may be recorded for quality assurance.
No, they're all recorded. They're just not all reviewed.
That's true.
And they happen to get you.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
Oh, they definitely caught me on a whole bunch of shit because I be talking to people like they fucking stupid. I be having to repeat shit like, okay, let me break it down so you can understand.
Yeah, I'm traumatized.
You know, I get frustrated.
Dog, I'm so glad I ain't never had to have a customer service job like that. Those jobs seem so hard, bro. Because you just gotta, it's like never ending. It's just one call after another, and you gotta like take it all in and then just move on to the next one. People be rude and shit. Like,
It ain't even people being rude. It's the fact that there's so many slick, retarded ass people out here that don't understand what you're trying to say to them. That's what that is. At least for me.
If you ain't got no fucking accent or nothing, like, why you don't understand what I'm saying, bro?
Jennifer Zulu, at the tender age of 20, I'm gonna have to bleep that out because we got you drinking. But you ain't got no firing stories. You a good employee in your young age?
What jobs have you
man,
worked?
Same, man. I worked at McDonald's.
Oh, you gotta get fired from McDonald's. That's a rite of
Crazy.
passage.
Insurance.
Them niggas trying to make me manager. I'm not going.
You left for doing good.
Yeah, I had to
All right.
just try to move up. So then I went to Walmart. I was there for like 9 months. Moved me up there too. I was like, okay.
Talk that shit.
So he's
You
a
know
good
what I'm
employee.
saying?
Right.
Then I was like, nah, I need more. Then I went to Whole Foods. That's where I got fired from. But
What'd you get fired for? I remember you telling me this.
stealing hours.
Oh,
yeah.
And you know what? I'm so proud of you because that's how I lost my first job, actually. I got fired from 2 jobs. I was stealing fucking hours. Caught my ass, nigga. I ain't gonna ask you how you did
That's
it.
the best way to get
I ain't gonna
fired,
ask you how you
steal
did it, but I'm
hours.
so curious.
Trying to get all the money.
See, it wasn't even that
He
intricate.
was eating pizza.
It was yeah. I was outside because I took my 30 because we get a 30-minute break and then we get 2 10-minute breaks.
By the way, any job that gives you a 30-minute break for your lunch, don't fuck with you. That is not a good job. You can't get food and eat it and like be ready back to work in 30 minutes.
30.
That is
That's my
not
job
fucking
right
realistic,
now.
bro.
That's my job right now.
That is not realistic, fam.
It's not. I'm telling you. I'll tell you it's not. But I took my 30-minute break. But then after I took my 30, I'd be outside and I'd be having my pizza, just be chilling. And I was just like, man, I'm gonna milk it. Cause like what I did, I was an in-store shopper. So I had to walk around the store. I had to get items for customers and like bag it up whenever we get orders. But that day it was slow. So I was like, okay, my managers don't really be looking for people. Like they really just be in their office chilling. So it's like if I take a 30, I could take maybe an extra 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, they fired you over
10
10 minutes. Damn.
Not even 45.
And it's like they
just
pulled me in the
10.
office midday, like I think like weeks later and stuff. And it was
Weeks later.
no, not weeks. It was actually months. It was like months.
What?
And this was Whole Foods?
Whole Foods, yeah.
Ooh, Whole Foods is
Hey.
some hoes. Damn.
And they had me on the phone and everything.
hoes.
So I had the dude on the phone talking to me and then my actual manager. And they made me actually like write out what I did and like write out an apology and like explain to them exactly what did I do.
Did they dislike you? Because that sounds like some shit that, we just waiting to find a reason to get this guy out of here.
They seemed cool. Like they seemed cool. I didn't really talk that much at that job. I kind of just did my job and went home. So I was just chilling.
Damn, you ain't even worth it. When I was stealing hours, I was like going in early, clocking in before my shift. I would stay.
Right.
I would come back like hours after my shift and finally clock out and shit.
Oh no.
Them niggas caught me because the same girl that I was telling y'all about, I got arrested at the airport picking up. We was on Valentine's Day. We had went out to fucking Applebee's, but it was like way out in the suburbs of Buffalo, and it took way longer than it needed to. And so when I got back to the store, it was like right before it closed. Nobody was in there. The time clock is all the way in the back. So I tried to sneak back there. My fucking manager saw me. And he ain't even say nothing to me that day though.
Where the
but
fuck was he hiding in the shadows?
that nigga was just walking around doing his manager shit before it closed. So he doing what he supposed to do. I'm fucking up.
He been there.
So he don't say nothing though. And then like the next day, I get a call from a police officer, and they had looked back at all my time, and they only found the days that I clocked in on days that I wasn't on the schedule. but I would also clock in early and clock out late. So they never even caught those days. And they told me I had stole like 240 hours or some shit.
Damn.
Yeah, I was going. This is my first job, and I'm like, yo, y'all only giving me like 10 hours. I just got a car, so I'm like, I'm trying to go out and party. I'm 17. I'm trying to put gas in my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to live
Like,
an honest living.
y'all giving me 10 hours? I can't do nothing with this. So yeah, over a cumulative weeks, it definitely was a couple hundred. Oh, and then shout out to my boy Cello mom. So they did that, and then instead of telling my mom, I told my best friend mom. And she ended up first giving me some old games that my boy Cello had to sell because I had to pay him back. And then she went into the place, the grocery store, Budways, with me and talked to the managers and shit. And just pretty much they told me I was getting fired. And she talked to them as my parent. And somehow, though, my mom still ended up finding out. I forget how, but shout out to her for trying to hold me down. And that kind of like messed up her relationship with my mom. Because my mom was like, why would you do that? Like, that's so stupid. Which was true. But shout out to her anyways for that. Just showing me love. This amped up did not go the way I expected. Shout out to everybody that be in a bad mood, that be angry, that be ready to fight, and be ready to get fired over bullshit. Whole lot of gang shit. We'll be right back after these fucking shot clocks.
You got 20 seconds to answer this question. 28 seconds to give us a great answer to this question and impress us. The question is, what's wrong with the world?
God damn, Lexi. Alright, just to be different, it's a lack of love, man, for real. Like, if everybody just fucking spread love, like, I wouldn't be out here hurting the next motherfucker if I looked at that person like, oh, I love you because I love me enough to love you. So, we need to be loving each other a little bit more. But fuck y'all if y'all ain't impressed.
That's a love fest for me, baby. I'm with it. Love is the answer.
I mean, you took the shot, so I guess our judgment doesn't...
Everybody won.
Fuck what you guys think. I love you.
Period. Y'all my niggas for real.
I thought that was a good answer.
Y'all ready?
And...
Action!
We back. We bike.
Excuse me.
Where's the furthest you've ever biked?
I mean, when I was a youth, I used to get it. I used to go. And I remember it was a summer before I got my car. Me and my friends used to hang out. We used to bike across fucking... It's hard to give you a reference because nobody's been in Buffalo but them two. But I used to live on the east side, and we biked all the way to, like, deep Cheektowaga.
Oh, shit.
And it was for some girls. You know what I'm saying? Of course. Like, we was biking. It was late at night. We was just... trying to link up with these chicks. So if I had to guess, no less than 10 miles, like 10 to 20 maybe, like we was going.
Biking is an up north thing.
They don't bike down here, you don't think?
Hell no, not like New York,
They
no.
got trails.
They don't have sidewalks here. That still bugs me. That the South don't be having sidewalks the way that they should.
Right.
And like neighborhoods in particular.
The longest anybody's ever biked, like ridden a bicycle.
Mm-hmm.
That's about 20 miles, at least for me. I did like the New York Marathon where you just
cool.
ride your
Did you
bike
really?
around yeah, I did it like twice. I used to love riding bikes, so that was fun. And then I would ride my bike by myself all over the Bronx, Manhattan, so Central Park, Prospect Park.
I would actually think biking in New York would be inconvenient because it's so crowded.
No, that's the best way to go.
They give you a bike lane? Do you be like in the bike
Yeah,
lane?
you got bike lanes.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's really good about bike lanes in New York.
That's dope.
And they just started putting bike lanes because niggas was making their own lanes back in the day, so.
And it's illegal to actually be on the sidewalk on a bike. So,
Who made you ask that?
as you said, we bike
Oh.
every time we are back.
I ain't gonna lie either. I be kind of insecure when I say that shit too, cause I feel like that's some shit that chicks and gay niggas say.
What?
Bike.
Bike.
It's really not.
Oh,
but,
when they say bike.
Yeah. Anyways, we got some ass to cast or just one.
Right.
Anybody got it?
Check your phone. It should be there.
So chugga.
This was actually submitted by one of our avid listeners.
You know what I always find funny? people's skin tones in their emojis. So like when white people do white emojis for some reason, it's just like, why is it white? But then I'll be like, oh, because he's white. And then when a dark skinned chick or a person just will do a dark skin emoji, like, why is it so dark? Oh, because I always look at mine. And anyways, so he sent the emoji. I mean, he did
Use
send an
the
emoji.
golden color emojis.
I use brown.
I would say I use brown. I don't know what golden.
They got a golden, and then they got a brown, and then they got a dark.
People be saying that mine is too dark for me though. Like
You
those
use the
are mine.
last one? The super
No, not
dark
the
one?
not the dark. I don't go that dark. But people be saying I'm light skinned and I don't believe it. So I call it brown and then the light skinned one.
I don't think I've ever changed mine. Like I don't use I just whatever it is I use it.
No, I'm brown, baby. I'm
You
brown
might deserve
everywhere.
the white one. Damn.
No, I probably do. You know, I probably
No,
definitely
he
do.
be the tan one.
Yeah, you got the tan. You know, what I mean? You got the second level.
Yes.
The white is like
I
wild
think I really
That's
kept
like where the
my shit
Hispanics
at,
are,
but-
right in the middle.
Probably.
See, on my old phone, I didn't have colors. I just had that gold one, and then I guess
The yellow one. Nigga,
hate
yellow.
game cats.
I'm glad they added colors because the gold one by itself is kind of trash in retrospect. The question though. So simple question: if you won the lottery, what is the most expensive item that you would buy? And you cannot say houses or cars, not including those. What would be your most expensive items?
Damn. I was about to say
Well,
those.
if I won the lottery, I've expressed this before. Hold on, let me take this. There's a few things I would like to buy. In terms of keeping it real, a boat. I would also like to own a horse. My own color. And
What color would you get?
It's a new color. It would be something around red, but like I don't know, cooler, gray red, if that exists. I don't know.
That's a cool color. I mean, a cool purchase. I think I would choose a purple.
That's what I'm thinking.
I would probably choose a purple, like a deep, dark purple.
Oh, you want
Like a violet?
No, I don't want a color that already exists. That's the thing. It's like, you're saying you would take your favorite purple and put your name on that?
I hadn't thought about it. I would just say I would buy a purple. I don't know if I would create it myself or take one that's already out there, but it would definitely be a variation of a purple. I don't know if there's colors that you can create at this point. Like there's got to be.
Yeah, you can, because there's just some colors that we can't see on the actual spectrum. Like they just escape us. So.
There are box of crayons with 200 crayons in them. They invented every color, bro.
Yeah, there is. There's no way. One color.
No way.
What? There are way more colors than that, bro. It's about 201 at least. No, but then if we're talking about non-realistic things, I've always wanted like I wanted a blimp, but I wanted a yacht on top of that blimp.
Why is that not realistic?
Because
You'll probably have to blow your whole lottery check on it, but
probably, but like I think like to have a blimp big enough to have a floating yacht on some water. Like I want water up there, and I want the yacht party in the sky.
yeah, you lost me. Is that like one of those hotels that got the infinity pools? You know what I mean? It's like big as fuck and it's like glass and shit, so it kind of look like an ocean a little bit.
No, you gotta really imagine a blimp
with a yacht
oversized,
on top.
an oversized blimp that has a lake.
With water on top of it?
I guess.
Okay, now I see
Yeah.
why you're saying imaginary.
Yeah.
Because that's next level, bro.
Yeah, and then a yacht on top of that can actually still go around. I don't want to just sitting on that shit.
You just took it to a whole nother level because I thought I knew what I would want, but I don't anymore.
My shit's so basic.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you didn't tell me how much money I won in this lottery. I thought I won it all.
What's yours?
I was gonna say some whack shit, like I want to buy an island.
That
But actually, no, that's
That was
not
gonna be mine
whack.
too. Yeah, that's not whack.
Buy
I
a
was
whole,
gonna-
a whole piece of land and just that's the island.
island.
What would y'all do on an island?
Whatever the fuck I want. The bitch gonna be called
Like,
anyway.
Like, what would you do though?
Yo, if I had to be stranded on any island, it would be my island. Like, I would want to be on my island.
Bro,
Would y'all have people
I'm
with you?
having-
Like, what would you do?
I can bring people, and I can also have their ass exit the motherfucking island to the right.
I don't know if I would want an island. I'm a loner, but geez, that seems kind of extremely lonely.
I'm gonna build that bitch up into Wakanda.
Oh, you gonna put like a whole city
Yeah,
on
I'm
that
gonna find me
joint?
some investors. We gonna start building that shit up. I just get to tell people who can stay here and who can't.
Nah, I like that idea. If we can make it like a black only island, you know what I mean? You gotta pass the brown paper bag test in order to get on it. I'm with that. I'm with that. I'm with that.
I could stay out in the sun long enough to get in.
All kinfolk ain't kinfolk, man.
You saying
All skinfolk and kinfolk.
gonna get some killmongers in there?
Bro, it's some niggas in my own family. We blood. They can't come to my fucking island.
You ain't gotta invite everybody. That's why you gotta buy it.
The fuck over there. I'm just saying.
Your island, your rules.
Damn.
Like, especially, like, I don't know. I think there's international waters that, just different rules.
Y'all know Lil Duval got an island?
Where? How?
Off of Jamaica
Where?
somewhere. He always be talking about his island.
I'm about to play him
He
and
said
say
he almost
Savannah.
got lost going there. Actually,
Damn,
He said he
Law's
almost
going to his
drowned.
island?
almost drowned. Oh,
He almost drowned his I think his jet ski had turned over.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
What? Niggas is really buying islands?
Yeah, they just go that shit casual.
There's
It's
I
affordable.
thought that was some.
unbought land.
Yeah, I thought that was some Jeff Epstein and like that amount of money and only type shit. Regular. I mean, I'm not gonna say he regular, but I didn't know he was like that rich.
You can get an island, like, they don't have to be, like, as expensive, like how we thinking. Like, it's islands out there probably $1 million.
Yeah, because Epstein had like an established island. Like he probably got a little bit of infrastructure already on that bitch. We talking about some raw land shit, and we gonna build it ourselves.
I'm starting from the bottom up.
Yeah, you gotta get that
Okay.
shit out
That's
the mud.
crazy,
Buy a whole
bro.
bunch of estate, build on it,
And then like, how big
create
is
some
this
underworld
island?
shit on there.
And can you really build like buildings on this
Bro,
shit?
you go to
Like,
places like Key West or fucking Destin, they tell you that bitch like 2 miles, 5 miles. Like that shit ain't gotta be that big. You can put a lot on 5 miles of land, bro.
Bro,
damn.
Wi-Fi came from nature. Why can't you just...
Wi-Fi?
Yeah, bro. How? I mean, why...
How does your brain connect these things? how did we get here? How did we get there?
I'm saying... he's
Everything is
saying,
from nature.
He's saying that, like, like, of course we could just build this shit. Like of course we could just build buildings. Buildings
Right.
is the
The white
basics
people
of
ain't
it.
do it. Shit, we did that.
I'm saying
We can buy it.
you can get Wi-Fi from nature. So why the fuck can't you get a building from nature?
Can you get Wi-Fi from nature?
What?
What does this mean?
Wait,
I don't
what are you talking
understand
about
this sentence.
So our technology had to come from somewhere, from rocks, and then eventually evolved into whatever the hell we fucking got it from. Like
Okay,
all
I
Like
that-
when the
guess.
sun hits the mineral rock.
Right, radio
You get
waves are
5G.
natural and all that type of shit. We ain't invent that.
Yeah. That's why we can stay in the sun longer.
Didn't we? No, I don't know. They're not. No, we didn't.
Okay.
We just accessed them.
I'll definitely probably put a little pyramid or something to pay homage to the folks, man.
A pyramid?
On my
That'd be
island.
cool.
Absolutely.
I would want a sphinx with my face on it.
Yeah.
That'd be fire. But I would make people build it by hand.
Would
Like,
your sphinx?
No
No,
technology.
homo.
Look,
Would your sphinx out of it?
Yeah, say, this nigga bringing back slavery.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, tyrant.
Yeah, boy. If you can't pass a paper bag test, then you got to build me a sphinx.
I mean,
I like that idea.
They could just leave.
Okay.
Nah, bruh. We don't
We
do
gonna make
those.
y'all work in the sun because we know y'all can't take the sun.
Forcing the slaver.
Get a little payback.
Honestly, my shit was gonna be even more whack than y'all's with an island. I was just gonna say like I'll buy a bunch of apartment buildings, cause that's always been my plan. If I hit the lotto, anyway, it's just like buy a bunch of real estate and then
Off cam TZ different.
discriminate.
That's what I was thinking at first. Apartments and laundromats. I'll buy a whole bunch of laundromats.
Oh, you sound like you trying to launder some money, my boy.
Yeah, that's how I'm gonna pay for this island. Shit. Everybody's winning.
Yeah, man. Anybody that live in my apartments, you only pay cash. It's a straight cash business.
I was trying
All
to think of another type of investment that I would want to make. Something like maybe an investment firm or something. To
buy art?
Cryptocurrency or something like that.
Buy some NFTs.
Yeah, some shit like that. Find a way to make the money duplicate.
Yeah, I think art is another good one. If you just want some like menial investment, some shit that is just a thing and it just appreciates just because it's there. Art is definitely a good one.
I felt like Los was cheating a little bit with his answers when he said a boat. Because even though they said no type of cars or shit, I feel
It's
like
a water car.
Transportation.
It's a water car.
But those are
A blimp is a air car.
yeah.
Aircraft in the sky.
But you ain't
definitely-
On
buying
water.
Oh, you
So
a boat, bro. You should-
fuck that. They whatever.
well, this a utopia.
I
Limps
also
in the
gave you
sky
guys
with
a
yachts.
damn color with mine. I still gave you an answer. And I gave you 2 versions of my answer.
It's okay, Los. We not coming for you.
I was say we've been attacking Los all pod.
I'll keep it coming. I was just talking about this shit.
You did.
Yeah.
You said grill me, nigga. Okay, me and your grill, nigga.
Do it.
Oh man.
I'm a retort. I'm not gonna just sit there.
What you got, Jennifer Zulu? Regale us with some young shit that you would buy.
Some young man.
We just been flaming this man's age all night.
You would buy a
See, I don't even want to
NBA YoungBoy concert, get
No,
front
hell.
row tickets backstage.
I would do what you do, but I ain't want to copy your joint, you know what I'm saying? But I'll just buy clothes and shit, like buy shoes, try to resell some shoes, but like some like stuff like that, or build a business. I just want to do some shit like that. For real.
I was gonna say that's some young nigga shit, but honestly, the sneaker resale game is like basically like art. The way that you buy that shit, you can hold on to it and then resell it years later if it's still brand new and in pristine conditions for
Right.
literally
That's
3, 4,
the
5
most
times.
expensive thing you could buy though.
But I can buy a lot with it, and I can keep flipping it and keep flipping it.
Yeah, buy it in bulk.
Flip on.
I want my name on shit too, so I'm gonna buy like a wing of a hospital or like try to buy my way into having a statue built at like a
Bro.
school of business. Like I want my name on shit.
We can have our
Fine,
Sphinx
shit.
right next to each other, bro. I'm saying, like, you know what I'm
On my
saying? Whole lot
private
of gang
island.
shit.
name on shit.
It's a utopia we building here on my private island. Sphinx.
I actually
pyramid.
did say that though. Like when I got older, I was gonna like try and purchase a building on Georgia State campus because I like when people say, "Yeah, we about to go to Torrance Hall or some shit like that." You know what I'm saying? I like that shit.
Ooh,
I think that's fly.
a double
I think that's
entendre.
fly.
I've always thought buying a whole like floor in New York or Manhattan would be cool. Buying a whole floor.
You know how people say they want to buy like a compound for all their friends? That would be fly to buy like a whole floor in New York, but like in Manhattan, a fly ass floor, and all the homies just live on that floor.
Ooh, you gonna be spending all your lottery money, shit. All your money.
Yeah, that'd be fly though. That'd be
I
super
always
fly.
wanted to put an actual theater system at Clark. Theater program, building, the stage, and where they learning the technical side of it as well.
They don't have that. I feel like the
Right.
first play I ever saw was at Clark.
So they got a stage, but that area was it was for another unrelated field. That they just happened to have that stage there.
Georgia State got Cinefest, which I think is the most fly shit ever. So I would love to put that at, you know what I mean, a Clark or a HBCU. And then they just show like black ass movies all the time. Bad black movies. Like if I owned it, I would only play like all the shit that was on Netflix when it first started, all the trash ass black low budget black movies, let's call them that. I would do that.
Those be the best.
I agree. That's
Those be
exclusive.
the best trash ass movies.
Another thing I would put probably on the island is the fucking drive-in theater.
Really?
Yeah.
I like to drive in, but you got to be careful about which angle and shit because the sun, if you get it on the wrong angle, you can't see the screen and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, you got to think about a lot.
That's why they only be open like real late at night out here. But I love that's such a great movie experience to just be able to, not the fact that you got to sit in the car, but if like the car was open, that'll be so much better. But just laid out, you know, smoking a little bit, drinking a little bit, shit that you can't do at a normal theater, you know what I mean? Perfect experience.
Oh, you know what I would do? This ain't my most extravagant, but this is an idea I always thought was fucking genius. I probably told y'all before. I'm going to start a comedy club that sells weed and call it Laughing Gas. And we just going to be in that bitch smoking and the niggas going to be doing stand-up comedy. Straight like that, bro. But I would do a fucking huge as shit. Get
It'd be
Chris
like-
Rock.
I'd invest in that. That should be funny as hell.
It would be like like American karaoke style stand up
I don't know what that is.
where you just get up on stage.
Oh, just like have random people? I mean, yeah, sure. Why not? I mean, if we all high, it might be funny.
Yeah, maybe.
Or we might have fun just boring niggas.
Tomatoes.
Did y'all hear T.I. got booed?
Oh, I did hear that.
Yeah.
I didn't know how bad it was, but I did hear
I
it.
didn't either.
I mean,
And they booed him in fucking New York.
Could
too.
y'all
the,
take-
the number one place where you gonna
shouldn't he get booed
your
if
ass
he's
robbed?
new? If he's new, I mean, I'm not surprised by that.
He been getting booed everywhere though, right? I ain't heard no good things about his stand-up comedy. Have y'all heard it?
I haven't.
heard
That
it.
Bro, I
kind of
saw
sucks
that
for
clip
him, though.
and I was like,
Yo, he got
this is
booed.
what he's doing? Like, that clip was bad. I'm like, oh, shit.
Damn.
Wait, he's
Who
doing
would think
stand up?
T.I. comedy? That nigga funny. No.
Wow.
I guess if you think about like any movies he's been in, you see that smirk in his acting where he think he says some fly shit.
That's exactly how his comedy was. He was delivering as if he was really saying some fly shit, and everybody in the crowd was like, "What? What is he saying? What is he talking about?"
See, he's at a disadvantage too because he's so famous. Like people gonna come and see him, and they probably gonna expect him to be better than he really is. How much practice can this guy really have at stand up specifically? I wouldn't expect him to be good, at least early on.
But that's what people told him. You got to pay his dues. He been stealing people time. First off, he be popping up at places where it's already a comedy event, and then just sliding on the stage. Yeah, he coming on after the headliners and shit. Like he ain't supposed to be doing that.
Why is he doing this? I can't.
He had a dream.
It can't be for money. Yeah.
He had a dream. Like I knew at least when I did my stand up, I knew to do it in front of family and friends first. You know what I'm saying? That way I knew I wouldn't get at least
you still gotta
completely
watch that video.
booed.
I still gotta watch that.
I feel like you can't rap for that long. You can do comedy a lot longer than you can do rap.
Yeah. I mean, you can do music though. Like you can do producing. You can have a label. It's like it's other shit you can do besides rapping.
It is, but what we know T.I. for? Rapping.
Right.
He discovered the white girl, the Australian bitch.
What happened to her? What's her name?
Everybody thinks her rap suck, but they want her to model.
Right.
She's still popular like in
Iggy
Australia
Azalea,
and shit.
Oh, is she?
Yeah,
her raps,
getting money, bruh.
her raps or her modeling? Because she's a beautiful
Nah,
woman.
rap like as an entertainer, she's still mad popular.
She definitely is.
Okay, I ain't heard from her in a long time. I ain't know.
Yeah, not America.
That's Playboy
everywhere.
Cardi baby moms.
The world is bigger than
That's
America.
had a
Playboy
baby?
Cardi baby moms. Yeah.
I knew. Ain't that Nick Young baby mom too?
Nah.
Wait, she had kids, period?
Thought she only had
Nick
kids.
Young?
They used to date, but I don't think they
Oh,
had
okay.
kids.
I was about to
That's
say, don't make me
we
Google.
aged out of this shit.
Yeah.
Oh man, shout out to Iggy Azalea. I mean, I hate to say it because T.I. he's best known for his rapping, but he also did discover Young Dro as well. I don't know. I feel like that's a big deal.
They ain't discovered that
it
nigga.
is
They grew
right.
up together.
He put him on.
Oh, yeah, he put him on. He discovered.
That's the same thing, bro. I heard of that nigga because of T.I. I mean, Young Dro ain't like the best, but for some reason, I think Young Dro is a legend.
I like your drill, right?
Yeah.
His restaurant still open?
I ain't know he
T.I.'s?
had one.
Wow.
T.I.'s? He had one here in Atlanta.
Nah, I think that shit been closed.
Damn.
So now he just went to comedy after the
Yeah.
restaurant closed.
I guess he.
Who told him he was funny enough to be a comedian? Niggas in Atlanta?
Lil Duval. He be hanging with Lil Duval and shit. He said, man, I can make him laugh, man. I think I got something.
He probably read that book you was telling me about, The Art of Stand-Up Comedy, and then was like, I could do this.
Yeah.
I'm a wordsmith.
Now, question. Do y'all feel this way because he's actually corny, or your expectations of him, or what?
I thought he was actually going to be decent until I saw that clip. And I was actually surprised that it was as bad to me as it was. He need to go do what people said, like go start off on the circuit, pop up at the random little open mic comedy clubs, do your 30-minute set, work on your good 5 or 10 jokes or whatever, and then get on stage.
Mm-hmm.
He did
never
do a
thought,
big ass show. Didn't they say it was like Barclay?
That
Yeah.
Barkley niggas in Brooklyn.
He did what?
Yes, the nigga was
Yeah.
in Brooklyn.
He
in
did.
Barclays.
It was an arena of booze, nigga. It wasn't like a comedy
Yes.
club of booze, an arena
This
of
nigga
booze.
went to the top.
man.
First off,
Yo.
you in New York.
Nah, I
like
didn't even know
the
that shit.
Could you imagine thousands of people booing you at once?
thing.
Bro, it got loud. It was loud.
Oh, man, my heart goes out to that.
And that nigga pulled the easy card out of his back pocket and then started playing swagger like us. Nigga said, I know what y'all niggas want to hear. Oh my God.
Poor
Yeah,
guy.
he definitely. So to answer your question, I would expect him to be bad because stand-up comedy is not an easy art to learn. And like everybody's saying, you got to like learn it. You got to do it small time first, build yourself up. So for him to be famous and then get on big stages first, yeah, that's a recipe for disaster, son. Damn. To Barclays.
And again, it's,
That many people booing you?
Barclays, it's in New York, the hardest place for you to ever break as a comedian. Because niggas in New York is not letting up on you. They're not giving you no easy time. Niggas is throwing shit on stage.
Yeah.
They still say fuck Trey Young every chance they get. You know what I'm saying? They say they say fuck Trey Young in baseball, in football, in basketball. Like, New York is just, and then once they see you like get booed, I think other people just pile on.
Yeah, they just cause.
Just cause. Wow. Yowza. Well, I mean,
Shout out to the New York culture.
Okay. Keeping it 1,000 every fucking time.
yeah, I guess none of us will spend our lottery money to go see T.I. stand up.
Absolutely not.
I mean,
But I like when people be bombing though, so that might have been funny in itself. to watch
before
him
I
bomb.
found out, like, had I not heard he was due to at comedy, I probably would have bought a ticket, like out of curiosity.
I wouldn't.
Like,
No, I would
Ticket.
buy a ticket.
T.I.
I would
yeah.
not
T.I.
at the fucking Barclays, but
T.I.
if he was somewhere in Atlanta, just at a local joint, yeah, I would go there.
I would definitely say
go there.
I
I would
wouldn't.
prefer to see him in more movies versus comedy.
Right. Let somebody else write a
He
script.
did good in ATL.
Can't wait till ATL 2 come out. Y'all know that's the reason why y'all know me, right? Because of the movie ATL. Not y'all, but all my Atlanta friends. I came here because of that movie. I love that fucking movie. All right. Anybody got anything else?
I'm not paying no money to see T.I.
No. That's a spectacle, bro. That is a
I know,
spectacle.
but my secondhand embarrassment won't even allow me to watch him fail like that.
I'm kind of sad I missed it.
But I do like to watch people bomb though, so I don't know. I'm in the middle.
See, I'm not one of those people. I feel more embarrassment for them. Like, my heart would start hurting. Like, my chest would hurt if I'm watching
I
a
know
nigga
my
just-
chest will get tight, but it'll still be funny. Like, damn.
I feel the embarrassment when I see people get embarrassed.
Yeah, secondhand
I'm an
embarrassment.
For real though, like that's just crazy.
It can make you want to throw up. Like, fuck, I can't watch it.
Yeah.
They still be going too. Like, yo, you still going, yo? Like, for real?
Got heart.
That's right. That's hard though.
Nah, it is. Yeah.
This nigga turned on swagger like us. That ain't no fucking hard.
Why did
It's an
he
easy
do
cheat.
Did he have somebody standing on standby in case he bombed?
Yeah.
that? How could he
sure
like? How could he feel like that was a good idea? He must have did some
Barkley.
shows and niggas like was laughing at his shit.
I
bro.
mean, at the same
Ain't no
time,
way.
I see how I only seen a couple of episodes of how he is with his family and stuff. How he be telling his kids like they can do anything and you know all this and that. Like I ain't expect his son King to be out here, I guess, rapping or whatever like that. Like he was just like this cute little innocent boy, and now he like a whole grown man, like and shit.
Of
you know what I'm
course,
saying?
of course. Follow your dreams. We all can do anything.
And he
We all
he
can't-
gotta be the show and proof of it, you know.
I agree. You just can't come and do things at the highest level when you first start. You know what I mean? Like, let's be realistic here. That's bananas. That is bananas.
I mean, but are we giving T.I. credit though? Props for
for doing it?
going so fucking high above realistic standards. You know, are we giving him credit for that?
Yeah, I do.
No,
Yeah, I don't think we should. But
he
you know.
definitely did that wrong.
I personally haven't seen anything, so I don't have an opinion.
That's true. I haven't actually. I just heard on the radio
I
when
would
Swagger
listen,
Like Us
but
came on.
I heard that it was a really bad show.
Yeah, I heard the booze.
Yeah, I grew up watching comedy,
Right.
like Comedy Central. I fucking love, like, I used to just sit down and watch stand-ups just for shits and giggles, obviously, literally. And that shit is stupid. That he went to New York, like you said, a difficult ass place to break in comedy, and like it just sounds like he's not doing this to be like for a career. He's just doing it to do it. Like what Ace was saying about like how he spends his time with the kids. Like, you could do it. Just, you know. I thought you was about to say, everybody can follow their dreams or whatever they want, but
Anything you put your mind to.
not everyone can be good at it. I thought that's what Teezy was gonna go with that.
I mean, because I do believe he can grow to be good. I think you can be good at anything.
But he
I do
didn't
believe
set
that.
himself up for success, and it doesn't seem like he was going for success. Like, he was just doing it to do it.
He still may be good years in the future, but again, to go in a big ass arena like that, that's bananas. I can't believe
It'll
that.
be
That's
so
confidence.
funny if like 10, 15 years from now, he's recognized as a stand-up comedian. He's also funny and everything. And we looking back, talking about how he was booed and shit.
No, I can honestly say I would not be surprised by that. 10, 15 years and you putting in time and really working on your craft, 10, 15 years and he's rich. You can like get the training
He
that
got
you
the
need.
resources.
Right. Like that wouldn't surprise me. But you like first year going, again, my whole thing is going big in the beginning. Boy.
And he's always around seasoned comedians. So now people got that comparison of you being trash and good niggas coming before you. Or good niggas. Like, it was a big event. It wasn't a T.I. event. Huh?
Comedians get real offended. Like, you ain't start from the fucking bottom. That's how they get.
Yeah, that was a big event at Barclays. There was a lot of comedians. He wasn't the only one. He wasn't the headliner.
I feel like that's like you and I had the fucking season tickets, and so now we can go play in the NBA. No, nigga. Like, they don't work like that. Just because I be around the niggas who really do it don't mean that I can do it now.
Right.
Man, I got to go to the G League. Shit, I got to go to the Summer League first and then get to the G League, then get to the fucking practice team, and then get to the bench, and then get in the game. You know what I'm
But if you
saying?
played a
Like,
pickup game with like Steph Curry and LeBron and you got some points up, and them boys looked at you like, all right. Would you not think you could play? Would you not go try out?
why would I ever get points up against LeBron James?
Yo, bruh, he done had Lil Duval, them niggas. He done had DC. They done been backstage. They done been kicking
Steph
it.
Curry and
He done
LeBron
made them
James
niggas laugh. They make him laugh. He like, you know what? I might be able to get some off.
I hear you. That just sounds like a celebrity with a big head thinking that he can do a little bit
And
more good.
when you said DC, like it's some Atlanta shit, so he probably feel more familiar than anything. You know what I'm saying? So they probably just kicking shit, and it's funny like how you is with your family. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yeah, I see that, and he took that shit too far.
But I would think if you around stand-up comedians, maybe y'all are funny, but they should be the ones to tell you, yo, being funny in a conversation is not the same as being funny on
Not
stage.
even
Right.
half as much.
You're just giving a long-ass monologue and making people laugh. That's different than like us here even like riffing off each other. Somebody got to tell that man like, that wasn't it, bro. That's what make me think like, nah, I could do it. I'm T.I. I done handled crowds before. This ain't nothing to me.
I think New Yorkers told him.
I'm interested to see if he go back out. Okay, if whoever got it, if you got it, can you please send that to me?
Oh yeah, I find it.
Yeah, because I will. I would like to see it.
All right, so before we wrap up, I just have a poll because this been going around social media. I know you're not on it, but how y'all feel about these Hoochie Daddy shorts? That's the shorts that come above the knee for dudes.
I'm 100% behind Hoochie Daddy shorts. I'm ready to see some thigh meat.
Hold on.
Are y'all rocking the Hoochie Daddy shorts?
Can we come back to this in honorable mention?
Yes.
It can be the first one.
No, we here now.
Oh, okay. No. No.
Wait, how far above the knee? Because I did ask, like, I changed my pants twice because I was going to wear shorts, but they were, like, this far above my knee. And I was like, it's not something
That ain't Hoochie Daddy. I think
Go
you
up a
got
little higher.
You got to be
Okay.
mid-thigh
A little
at
bit
least.
mid-thigh.
Mid-thigh?
Mid-thigh at least.
That means y'all niggas better start working on y'all legs.
I feel like
No more skipping legs.
it's not
Okay.
It's not Hoochie
No more
Daddy
skipping
shorts
leg
unless
days.
you sit down and your meat might fall out.
That's what I'm talking
Right?
about.
That's Hoochie Daddy level.
Wait, are they
Well,
still...
no, Hoochie Daddy
sounds
level
like-
ain't as hoochie as the girls. Though.
Are they tight or are they like...
They
still
could be tight.
Are they still shorts? Like
They're shorts.
Okay.
But they mid thigh or higher.
I think of the way James Harden wear his like shorts when he be hooping. Like his shits be way too high. Like they old school in the 80s type shorts.
I might wear it, depending on how
It's
they...
giving 86 Lakers.
Is
by
what
the pair.
Dev have on. We calling those Hoochie Daddy shorts?
Don't pull them down.
Those are just regular shorts. They wrap up.
a regular short.
They
They rode up. They rode
Nah,
up.
but he said that you gotta stand up.
and I feel like they got to be colorful if they gonna be Hoochie Daddy shorts.
Nah, they not hoochie.
Yeah, you can't wear.
them not.
Yeah,
gotta
that's
go.
the shorts that
He
I
just
like.
want-
I would wear, yeah.
Whoa,
Pause.
whoa, that's my brother there. Relax.
He's just
A
tall.
little higher. Just a little higher, you know. I'm in support of Hoochie Daddy shorts.
It
Well,
gotta
since-
have like the Aloha throw up spread print on it.
And then with Hoochie Daddy shorts, you know how girls put like words on the butt. Do we got words on the front now? Or like it should probably go down. Like
Yo,
Nike, you going down.
you're giving me more reasons to want to wear this shit. I'm gonna wear shit with, like, if
Come
it
on,
has
those
words in
wear
the
it.
front, hell yeah, I'm gonna wear it.
And they
Those
gotta be
wearing
gray. Like I wear some metallic gray ones. You know what I mean? If I'm really out here
They
with
gotta
it.
be floral print.
All right.
Nah, they ain't gotta be floral for me. They, as long as they hoochie. Hoochie one.
Do y'all remember like maybe 2 years ago the romp him was out? Y'all remember that?
Oh, I
that
hated
trend?
that shit.
What is that?
It's a romper, which is the girls
Romp
like,
him.
but for males.
Like a onesie.
Yeah.
I like onesies though. Like, maybe I would.
You don't like onesies.
I had onesies before, and I love just like wearing a robe. That's a onesie-ish thing.
Yo, why robes
I wear,
don't
romp
fit
him?
the same? Like, female robes are so like,
Sexy.
nah, they not. They uncomfortable. Now they sexy on certain women, but I'm talking about just a level of confidence. They just don't fit good. They like tight
I never
on
thought
this
about it.
part, tight on like certain parts around the arm and shit. It don't line up right. Like,
Yeah, I like the fact that my shit got me looking like a Jedi. Like that should be looking like a robe. I like it.
Yeah, I've never thought about the comfort, but I feel like women don't really wear clothes for comfort, anyways.
who knows?
It's not for mine, so yeah. But what kind of robe you talking about? Like,
Like a bathroom.
oh, okay, like a bathrobe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
With the
No, you
terry
got to get
cloth.
it big. Bathrobes, you get them a little bigger so they can be comfortable. You know,
So you
or
can dry off.
you talking about like lingerie?
No.
And it shouldn't be tight.
Man, them
You got to have a lingerie, and then you got to have a bathrobe.
See, it sounds like the one you're talking about is like the his and her robes, which I always thought the hers were fitted to be sexy. You know what I mean? Tight in the right spots, accentuate certain areas around the frame.
everybody
the hips.
don't need to be accentuated right there just because they're quote unquote female.
But see, you're talking about a bathrobe. Then you got to get a good one, and they got a whole bunch.
I mean,
Amazon got to sponsor this video. 'Cause all you got to do is go on Amazon. They got some comfortable ones, and then they got some sexy ones. So
I don't like the way that them shits fit.
Hoochie daddy shorts. I can't believe.
no to the
It's
hoochie
a
daddy
new
shorts.
trend, man.
Yeah.
Steve, you said you wearing them. You not down with the hoochie daddy?
Just
Man,
off
don't
the
nobody wear them
description-
shorts that hang past y'all knees. Them shits look crazy.
Come on, tell them,
look
Gen Z.
nuts.
That's right.
You wild. I still wear cargos. So,
I mean, cargo's cool.
I mean, my shits go well below the knee. Not well below. Not like capris. But, I didn't like that trend either when men was wearing the capris. Nah, bruh.
You wasn't feeling the knickerbockers, that's what they was calling them.
What about the shit that's in the water, y'all? When y'all pants be in the water a little bit, so your ankles can show.
I ain't with that either.
Yeah.
Like, I heard that's a New York style. Like, the subway shit.
Yeah, I think I do that. Like, would you just like lift one leg up or something?
Just be like right above the ankle. Pretty
I used to do that all the
I like
time.
those, yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's
not my-
different
girls
on,
shit.
on
Actually-
female,
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually got like parachute pants.
It's
for
always
guys.
like dudes who have like wide hips and it travels down to like skinny
Skinny,
knees,
yeah.
skinny
Oh, I
legs
hate men with hips.
that wear
Why we got
them
hips?
fucking pants like that. And I'll be like, why?
If you wear hoochie daddy shorts, you gotta have good legs, no hips.
Right, I ain't did no squats in a while. I need a couple months to prepare if I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
hop
can't
on
just
that
step out
trend.
here with the hoochie daddy shorts though.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I feel like, man, being
got something to
unathletic and like not in shape and still doing shit that you should be doing only when you're in shape. Like, I walk around with no shirt on. I got a bird chest. I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
alright.
I got skinny legs. I wear the hoochie daddy shorts.
Yeah,
I
why
wear tank
not?
tops. Like, that's my bag in the summer. I ain't got no arms. I ain't did push-ups in years. That's a lie, but still, I ain't got big ass arms. I'll still go for it. I respect that shit. Like, even big girls, when they be wearing like the little tube tops and shit, I be like, I respect your confidence, man. I like that shit. I ain't gonna fuck with you, but I respect that shit.
Hoochie
Why
daddy
you
shorts
lying
for
like
everybody.
that? Why you lying like that?
Why you call me out, bro? Why you on the pod, bro? Why you doing this? Why you doing this?
I just said why you lying.
see,
I
yeah, tease
ain't,
them.
I ain't say what you was lying about, but goddamn.
Golly.
That's what I was trying to say earlier. It's easy on the pod, a little different today. Off pod, look, he got his business suit on.
Okay. He done got brand. You too good to be amped up today.
brand new. Yo, off the pod, he was saying first thing he said he would buy with that money, with that lottery money, is bitches.
Expensive bitches. Overpriced bitches.
On air, he's talking like, yeah, just real estate.
Damn. All right. Yeah, the intersection. We calling each other out. Is that what we doing? Golly.
Are we abusing each other?
I like it.
Last thing. What y'all think about that Will Smith being banned for 10 years?
All right, see y'all on the next episode, everyone. Nah, go ahead. What was that?
What you think about Will Smith being banned from the Oscars for 10 years?
Is that real?
Yes. That's what the Academy decided.
I mean,
They dragging it.
Who gives a
Who
fuck?
cares? They drag.
They ain't stopping him from winning any other awards. He just can't
But that was his
That was my
first
question.
one.
be there.
So wait, can he still get nominated? He just can't attend?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He the dick.
yeah.
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
I mean, he did what he did. He knew what was coming, and fuck it. Yeah, as long as he's not wilding out about it.
But think about it.
He knew
Will
what he
Smith-
did.
Like 53.
You knew-
like
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you
he
right,
done, he
though.
done made some good ass movies in his whole time being a career. If this is his first fucking Oscar or whatever, they ain't appreciate him before now. You know what I'm saying? So fuck y'all. I done got my little shit. Y'all didn't take my shit away. I ain't gotta come to y'all shit no more for 10 years. And I might not even be making movies after that.
That's a good
So fuck
point.
y'all.
Because King Richard is not in his top 10 movie discography.
It's not.
And for him to get an Oscar on that one, that be his first one, is absurd. That's crazy. But they shouldn't have did that. They should have had security, or they should have, if anything, if they felt that strongly, they should have fucking escorted him out after he did it.
they said security was going to do something, but they just didn't.
Because he Will Smith.
They
He
were
smack you.
It was just unexpected. They didn't know what to do. Like, what to make
Smack
of
your
it.
stupid ass.
Is Jada still allowed to go?
I think Jada's
I
a
ain't hear
witch.
anything about her. She probably still.
I think she's a
They
witch.
saying that she coming out now talking about he overreacted.
I hate her so much.
I don't think
And that
Jada
she
loves
never-
Will.
She is so weak, bruh.
Bruh, she
so
said
against
she
her
never
own
even wanted to marry him, bruh.
I think that was an old clip that
It was. Nah, it
but
still was.
I hate that people always bringing up old shit that she said to disrespect this man. Stuff that I wish I didn't know. Because I really do respect Will. And I feel like he just deserves so much better,
He
bruh.
does.
Did y'all
I hate
see
that.
Kodak Black was like, man, Jada, you don't deserve Will, you deserve a me.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. She sounded like she tried to overcompensate after dating Tupac. Like, I ain't never dating no more gangster, ruggish, thuggish, bone ass niggas. I'm only dating the artsies. That's the thing I loved about Tupac as well. If I could find someone that only does art, that's all I need. And
Is
now she fucking
still
ruining his
obsessed
life.
with Tupac after all this time? Because he been dead a long ass time now at this point.
Who knows? Everybody says she is, but who really knows? Nigga, she dropped that poem on his birthday. What was that, just last year?
Yeah.
Yo.
Jada never loved Will. This is
At the
sad.
same time, I read that poem last year. I didn't see it was like, I didn't think it was
I gotta
nothing
reread the poem.
deeper.
So
than
it wasn't
friendship.
as she 1.20.
I don't think it was nothing.
Didn't they say her daughter wrote a letter to Tupac?
Yeah.
That's what I
That's some
heard.
wild shit. Because,
Like make my mother happy again. Like
Yeah.
she never loved.
Was that?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Yo, they
she
gotta
wrote
stop disrespecting my boy Will.
Come on, right? Will.
Nah, bruh. Big Willie deserve
I
better.
told y'all she a witch. I hate to say that, and I like Jada Pinkett, but I never saw the chemistry between them two from the beginning. I never saw it.
I've always, like, in my mind, seen that picture where he was up on the red carpet doing like this, like, yo, this
Right,
is my wife. Like,
right.
that's
I remember
the
seeing that
image that
exact
I
same
have of
picture.
him.
Yeah.
And
Showing off his wife. Like,
Right.
This is my wife, bro.
I hate that perception has been ruined for me.
Facts.
That's why they had an open marriage, but I think he's in an abusive marriage. So that's why I put that there, because she's abusing him spiritually, mentally, emotionally.
I mean, it definitely sounds manipulative.
Yeah, she's
If-
narcissistic as hell.
If they're in that open relationship marriage mutually, she's just doing it better.
That's funny. I want to argue because I feel like
her
he doing
shit
it
get
better,
leaked out,
right?
right.
But shit,
You gotta-
No, but I personally, I would never say Will Smith is innocent. Like, of course, he's had his shit, but
And like TZ said, he probably just nice at hiding it.
He's not hiding it from Jada. He's hiding it from us. You know.
Is that all?
As it
Because
should
Yeah,
be,
that's
though.
what I'm saying. Yeah, he's
Oh,
hiding
okay,
it from the
okay.
public, so that way.
Yeah.
I always have to question if shit be real. That shit about her saying that he overreacted. Are you sure? Like you seen her say that, or is that just
I
a quote?
didn't.
Because
I just
bro,
People in the
Skim
camp,
past some
they
articles.
leak stories.
that's some gaslighting shit. If that is not like, is that gaslighting? Is that gaslighting in like by definition? Because come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. He laughed. Look at her. She got mad. He went to go smack that nigga, and now he overreacted. Come on, bruh.
I've never even seen
Come
any
on,
video of him looking at her. He was just laughing.
Right, I
and
never saw
He just
that.
got up. Like that's what I don't get.
Damn,
I
am I
feel like they
spreading
was
false
hella
propaganda?
far away from each other too. Like,
No, they was
it's
next
like-
to each other. Him and her.
yeah.
I think
Nah,
they
he
were,
was.
like, I think
She
they
was
were,
there.
like,
This
like,
Will,
Yeah.
that's Jada. They weren't even close. So
I mean, he can look over and see.
that's true.
Like I can see Lexi not laugh. You know what I'm saying?
But this a good amount of distance for you to be like pressed about what she got going on over here though.
the
If it
camera
is
show
his
caught her
business-
ass though, so he saw it too.
Now,
She was at like a table behind her.
now, Ace,
A table away.
you 6 months into your forever amped. You laugh at something and you see that she clearly feels disrespected. How far she could be across the room, nigga. You gonna see it. Now, whether how you react may be different, but you gonna see like, oh, she ain't like that shit. I maybe need not laugh with everybody at her like with this. Man, yeah.
I probably wouldn't be laughing at her expense anyway though. To begin
I
with.
mean, if it's funny,
But she ain't sticking by his side. That's the problem. At the end of the day, you that man's wife, and he just smacked the nigga on live television
for you,
and you gonna say you think he overreacted. Bitch, you need to be smacked. You're not
Word.
sticking by your man.
Do she?
Fucked up.
Is she doing witchcraft or she just got a mythical box? You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
Have a nigga out of character.
Okay, so first off, I have a new. Well, y'all kind of touched on this last pod, but like this shit been going on between Jada and Chris Rock for like 6 years,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, I don't know if this is true or not. I ain't trying to be the gossiper, but I heard that they had a little affair or some shit back when they was doing Madagascar.
No way.
Ain't no who fucking Chris Rock.
I don't read none of these articles for real. Like,
You
I don't
disrespecting
trust
the
none of
legend.
them, you know what I'm saying? But that was put out there, and it just seemed like, nigga, you still attacking this lady after 6 years, bro. Like, after fucking 6 years of the first time that you did this shit, it's not okay.
I agree.
If Will know, that would make his slap justified then. Probably.
That would make it less justified.
Oh, did y'all know that Chris Rock had a condition where he can't read nonverbal language? No, I heard that shit 2 years ago, but I forgot.
this
'cause
real as well?
no, that's 100% real.
this?
No, that's what I already knew that before, but I forgot. So when I'm like watching Will Smith come towards, I'm like, why did he not move? I forget. It's a condition. He had been said it a while ago where he cannot read nonverbal language and
don't believe
nonverbal.
it.
Like he can't pick up verbal cues.
Nonverbal, yeah, he don't read body language right, like context and all that. Like if it's not
Oh, right.
words,
So that's what I'm
yeah, he
thinking.
can't read. He don't read it.
I call
That social
bullshit.
things like
I call bullshit.
Yeah, bro. If it came up after this, I would be like bullshit. But it came out like good 2-3 years ago.
You don't become a legendary comedian
And
by
don't
not
pick up.
being able to read fucking the room.
He admits that he couldn't. He always, bro. So that's why he got slapped. That's why he didn't move. I'm just saying that's why bro didn't move.
Or he became a legend.
He can't
because
see
he couldn't read
distress.
The room.
So he just be letting shit off.
He powered through it. Didn't he? Just like went.
nah, that would have been way bigger. Like he got a condition.
Yo, bro, he got
That's like that's like autism.
It's some shit like this on there somewhere. Bruh, look that shit up after the pot. I ain't lying. I checked my sources.
Well, you know who else can't read the room? August Alsina, as he's still putting out music. I hope nobody listens to it. Like, I heard about the song, but I really hope that nobody plays that shit fucking attention. Because this nigga, he want to drop a new song every time Will and Jada get in the news.
I mean,
he's
they're
not
smart.
He
That's
is
W
talented.
marketing. You crazy.
That's trash. Bro.
W marketing. Like, come on now.
And the funny thing is, he is talented.
He's-
Let it
he's
go.
talented.
Right, because
But
he is
he
talented.
kind of in it, and for his career and for his name. Come on, why wouldn't
He
you?
was involved.
Why wouldn't
He's
you?
the only man that can make a song besides Will.
You ain't got shit else better.
Jada ain't no singer, so
The song
Jada
that I
is a
heard.
singer.
by default. So by default.
What she sing on?
Right.
She got a she had a whole rock band.
Oh, okay.
Her daughter or Jada?
Jada.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
She ain't dropped no albums or mixtapes.
No, she ain't dropped no heat. That's for
Okay.
sure.
It was rock.
But that song that he put out, which I actually listened to, August Alsina, when the entanglement first became a thing, that song was trash. And that's what I'm saying. Like, he is actually talented, but like, bro, like, make some good music. Like, if he just put out a good song at the same time when all this is happening, respect. That's good marketing. But for you to like literally be talking about
harping on this
them
shit.
and this, it's lame, bruh.
Has anybody heard the new song?
And I hope nobody listens to it.
I read the lyrics. I didn't hear it though.
What are you talking about?
I like that.
He wasn't talking about that for real. It was some subliminal shit. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
That was a weak bar.
I mean, it just kind of sounds like, hey, this sounds like a quick cash grab. Like, and it's another part of his discography now. He could just put, I'm not saying he's at the level where he could just put trash music and he'll just be okay. But, I mean, maybe that's what's happening. He's putting out trash shit.
People are gonna listen. So to your point, whether it's good or bad, people are going to listen. But
Yeah, the story's still hot. They gonna listen.
I just feel like you
gotta
don't
be
gotta
better.
harp on it on this story. Like, go and find your own reason to be out there, to be known by the people. You know what I'm saying? Don't just keep harping on this because these niggas are still together. You're not winning at this case. Like, they're still together.
He was doing music
She ain't
before all
choosing
this.
you.
I don't think he's doing it now just because he want to get chose. He just trying to hop on the train, on the money train.
Yeah.
Somebody from management said this shit is still hot. Get in on it while you still can.
They gonna stream it like crazy if you drop it now.
You know, to bring it back to the whole, I mean, I guess we're still on it, but like the whole quote unquote gaslighting of like Jada saying, you know, she thought Will went too far. Maybe because they're the new because they're the Black Kardashians, they need to say shit like that to take care of their image, regardless of how disrespectful it is to Will.
And you know what? In the last pod, I was saying that. Like, I felt like a lot of black women in particular were saying, like, this is how you defend black women. And I personally felt like this is not how you defend black women. Like, this is not the type of role or model that you want to give to black men when they want to defend their woman. Like, I don't think that's positive. So to your point, maybe she also felt that way, genuinely felt that way, and was like, we see the way that people are supporting this, and we don't want that to become a thing now. Maybe let's shoot her some bell.
That's the safest way you can put it.
Yeah, let's.
But-
Perhaps.
But nah.
She could say that to him in private, but publicly stand by him.
Yeah, and
He
I
just
think,
walked up on stage and smacked the shit out this nigga for you.
I think that's what they wanted Will to do.
If anything, I just wouldn't say nothing. Like,
Or just say nothing.
you
right?
know, I have how
No
I feel.
comment.
We talk about it or whatever like that, but then that'll be it.
I mean, that makes sense for why they will put it out through other people, though. So, like, no one sees her or heard her say it, but someone who heard her say it told someone who told everybody.
I feel like
Yada,
the next Red Table Talk was bound to happen because whether or not Will reacted to it as a slap or not, Jada probably would have blown it up on the Red Table
Either
Talk.
way.
Like, oh yeah, he pussy. He ain't out here trying to protect me for some shit some dude would say.
That's why they in this mess, because of the fucking table.
Yeah.
That red ass table. So
I don't know, man. Like, you really, like I said last time, you don't know about these Hollywood people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they all got a bunch of regular crazy shit going on. They not above that.
my thing is
They
this,
just got
like,
money.
as Jada's husband, we'll know what the fuck about to come out before it comes out here, before we see it. You know what I'm saying?
They have to.
You know, so I just feel like he know what the fuck going on here. He might be the butt of all these jokes right now, but it get the people going. They talking about him, so he getting a check either way.
You think he getting a check right now?
Everybody who writing about him, talking about him,
Everybody
mentioning
getting
him,
paid. Okay.
Yeah,
Make a point. That's true. Somebody in the camp got to leak that story, so.
you know what the fuck.
And they pay for shit like that.
Bad propaganda, still propaganda.
Speaking of money grabs, Juicy Smollett also put out some shit. I'm actually kind of angry that I have to say this, but we listened to it before the pod. And somebody just decided to play that whack shit. And the fact that you heard it before and then played it again for us.
That's
that was your
my
first? Okay, that's a little more respectable. But again,
You asked me to find it, didn't you?
No, I didn't. Don't you? I will claim the ugly
pod,
bitches that you say
TZ.
I be fucking, the expensive escorts that I said I will pod. I am not claiming that I wanted to hear anything from Juicy Smollett. No. Y'all know how I feel about that man.
Somebody wanted me to play it.
We were all here. We heard you ask for it.
Yo, I'm about to knock this whole shit over. Hell no. Yo. Nah, man. That guy need to get the fuck up out of here. I'll even admit that I said this is the only black man I've ever seen that I really wanted in jail is like this much.
You do got some
okay,
strong
yeah, he
feelings.
I don't like him, bro. I don't like the way he goes about his shit, bro.
How did he get like that too? Like this whole court shit with the gay niggas and the subway shit. That shit just went left.
Cause he seen all his siblings had real talent and was getting famous, and,
And what a household name, the Smouye, the Smollett team.
I really forgot how to pronounce that name.
Right, we was
It's mullet.
It's yeah. I think this is like the 4th time I've actually ever heard his actual name.
Was he even singing on that song? That nigga got on that shit and started waxing
He was
poetically. Like,
Nigga was doing spoken word over a beat.
With all his little
Lock him up. Jesus, man.
Easy. You've never felt this passionate before.
All right, all seriousness, don't lock him up, but take away his phone or something, bro. Like, put this nigga in Twitter jail or fucking internet jail. We need not hear about him no more.
yeah,
Is
he
this
gotta
you
take
joining
a good
cancel
5-year
culture?
break.
Am I? Oh my God, because that's what that is, isn't it?
That's you.
Yeah, get him the fuck
You
out
want
of
him
here,
in jail?
bro. Yo, cancel his ass. I ain't gonna lie. If we all came together and agreed to cancel him, I would 100% support that. 100%,
I want to
bro.
see him like get back to the top of Empire. You know, I want that to come back.
If he
But-
actually does a good role, like come back and do a
Yeah.
good TV show or movie and not some...
What type of movie could y'all see him in?
Empire. That's the only thing he could do.
Nah, he can't go back to Empire.
And I
It
didn't like
warped his
Empire.
mind too much
I don't know if
because
that's
he
what
thought
it
he was really in Empire and shit. So maybe that's why he dropped the
The
song.
lives was too fucking close.
Yeah.
Was too parallel, probably.
Okay, so
He could do one of them Power spinoffs, right?
yeah,
They got like
There you
3
go.
spinoffs. I heard one of them kind of corny, so he could get on though.
yeah,
He could get on
the
that.
new one.
Y'all
corny.
remember that movie, The Faculty?
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
could
that
see
one.
him in a movie like that. Usher was in that movie back in the day.
it was like a '90s.
Yeah.
what are the-
Horror
Yeah.
type of movie.
No,
I
that
didn't-
sounds
I
terrible.
didn't know Usher was in a movie.
I only know Usher was in movies because on the episode of the Boondocks, he made a joke like, "Oh, you saw whatever the name of it was? Oh man, my mama ain't even see that one." And whatever it was called, like, yeah. Shout out to Usher just for no reason. What else we got? Anything else? Oh, Judge Ketanji, which I kept pronouncing her name wrong last time. Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson has officially been confirmed. So shout out to that.
Shout out,
Yes,
Supreme
sir.
Justice
Ayo.
Ketanji Jackson.
The first African American woman justice to ever be nominated and confirmed to the Supreme Court.
Shout out to Miami because she's from Miami. So
Oh, is she really? Okay, well, shout out to that.
I know she got it in her, but she did everything gracefully. So shout out to Ketanji.
Random question. How do y'all like to be called black? Do y'all prefer black, African American, all that, anything colored?
I'll take what
Don't
I
call
can
me
get.
color.
It depends on who's saying it and how forceful they saying it. Like,
White people.
if
That's what
white
I really
people
meant.
saying
How do you want white people to address you? Do they want you to call you black or African American?
They need to say African American.
White people have to be respectful with it.
Afro American?
That's fine.
I don't like Afro American.
I like Afro American. I dig it.
It sounds like they're getting too comfortable. It's like I don't know you.
It took me a while to get used
African American, sir.
to white people calling me brother. Because when I learned like, oh, y'all just say that. Because I thought it was a racial thing at first. Like, hey, brother. I'm like, no, nigga, don't call me. Oh, my name is Nick.
Oh, I called them that, and it's It's not on a racist shit, but hi brother, how are you? Like,
Okay. But I always just kind of felt like African American was kind of weird because
It is.
I don't know.
I call them brother because I can't call them bro or bruh.
I ain't never called him my brother. You're white. You're just a color.
Okay.
Your lack of color. So
We got 2 votes for African American, which y'all saying behind the camera.
I mean, if I call them white, they call me black.
Right.
Per black,
That's why I
per
say
black.
yeah.
I just can't think of no situation where they're not saying it too forcefully though. You know what I'm saying? Like
what about if they describe
that black
you?
girl over there?
Yeah, the black
No.
girl, like a description.
Do y'all
Nah.
like person of color? Not colored, person of color.
No.
No.
I do feel
That's
like person
too
of color is
formal.
the variation of colored. That's like the contemporary way to say a colored person. I mean, isn't it though?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
You can't use that in
Semantics.
a basic ass sentence. That person of color over there. It don't sound right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But
when
that
you
may be the
use
safest
that-
way for them to say
when
it,
you
though.
use that, I know this is on some diversity and inclusion type of shit. You only doing this for points for your end. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's not authentic. It's not sincere when you say that person of color.
I don't like African American because I feel like when they say African American, it makes me like a other type of American, as if because I don't see them as the default American. Like we're all so it's either if I'm gonna be African American, you Caucasian American, or you're European American. You're something American if you're gonna make me something American. So I don't like that shit.
That's interesting.
What if they say like I don't? It doesn't matter which one. I guess it does matter which one, but like they say it with like a matter of factly tone. Like there's no. I guess that goes to what you were saying. It's like it depends on how aggressive they are, but to me it sounds like it's really rare for that to happen.
My thing is, use something else to describe me, bitch. Everybody can see my skin color. Say with the twist in the hair, or something else to describe me. You do not have to use my skin color. That's pretty damn obvious, bro.
I mean, you might be having a conversation about culture. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you have to. A white person may be telling another white person, you can't. This group of people don't like when you touch their hair.
Well, if she's talking to a white person, I don't care how you address me now. I'm not there for that conversation.
Oh gosh.
Okay. You get what I'm saying? But
No.
if you
You
bringing
hear it
up
though.
me or whatever, use something else to describe me. You don't have to use my skin color because that's clearly evident. I'm not sitting up here saying, "Oh, the white supervisor" or anything like that.
Shit, I am.
Yeah.
White.
Unless
Yeah.
it's
But
only,
I don't want to be called the black.
unless it's
The
only
blacks.
one white supervisor. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's what makes the single solid difference, then yeah, address me by that. But if it's 5-6 other white supervisors, I'm gonna be like, no, the supervisor with the big stomach or some other.
That might be worse.
That might be worse, but it's not racial. It's not disenfranchising on the color of race.
Okay. You might have convinced me because I wasn't sure which one I preferred, but I don't like the fact that they do make us seem un-American. Like, I'm as American as you niggas, so don't call me African American. I'm an American, and you can call me black. I'm black. Yeah, I'm black, bro.
Yeah, for me, I like
Yeah, I'm
keep it
black.
simple and
I'm-
basic. Like I'm calling you white,
I like
I'm
that.
black. I'm like,
Yeah, I like that.
I really don't even like black because I'm not literally black. Like that shit has always bothered me my whole life. I don't like it because it's not as accurate as white. I feel like white is more accurate than you calling me black. So I'm technical like that, but fuck
you're
it.
not black.
I'm brown.
I'm brown.
Oh, you
motherfucker.
just come out
yeah,
of
literally,
color.
yeah. Like as a kid, like
Well, you
literally.
rather them, he's brown. You're brown.
I don't care, but for me, I'm just saying, as a kid, first you got to learn the history behind why it's even black to accept black. If I learn colors, if I'm going to be called a color, I want it to be the accurate color coming from a child. So when I got to learn why I'm not the accurate color, you got to learn that.
I agree.
Cultural, social shit.
Yeah, that shit is stupid, and then you got to learn it. And it's like, all right, whatever.
Maybe we should start a movement to be called the Browns.
Or to start calling them Caucasian American.
I'm definitely doing that.
Yeah, I was with that shit.
I'm
I was
definitely
I've been
doing
on that
that.
shit.
I'm
European
dead
American or
ass.
something. I've been wanting to do that.
Like, yo, hell yeah, no, I love
Caucasian
that shit.
American.
I'm calling them all Caucasian Americans.
Hell yeah.
Put the dash on your shit, dog.
Yeah. Ain't none of us regular American no more, bitch. Anybody got anything else? I like that. We can end on that. I'm fucking with that.
I'm not opposed to that. Caucasian American.
I like that shit.
Maybe I should stop calling him, that white dude. That white
Yeah,
man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you white. Sorry.
White.
The aggressiveness is still there. You're Caucasian American. I'm sorry.
Oh gosh.
That'll piss.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
just feel
Polish.
like if
Polish
young
American.
If Young Pharaoh was here, he'd be like, them caucasoids. Them caucasoids.
All right. Anything else?
Can you just call Caucasian? No. Can you call Asian Americans? Can they just be called Caucasians?
I don't. Although I do associate them with white culture.
Well, no.
I don't think that
in the
works.
minority group, Asians are probably the closest to white.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I was just trying to make a joke on the Caucasian.
The Asian and the Caucasian.
Oh.
Possibly being from the same region, maybe not. But yeah.
Caucasian Americans.
Cock.
Whoa.
I've been saying Caucasians for so long too. Caucasians.
Wow. I was trying to find a segue out of that one, but Caucasians that's a pretty tight one.
That's how it's
Shot clock.
pronounced.
Okay.
Nah, we about to get the fuck up out of here. Stay black, stay strong. Remember, they can't bring you down unless they below you. Loyalty before royalty. The real respond. Pimps up, hoes down. You know what the fuck you want to be. Deuces.
Toodles.
Trapaholics.
Why did you do that so perfectly, bro? That don't make no sense. Are y'all familiar with that? Yeah. Cause I'm about to play that shit. You're gonna be like, yo, why he sound just like that? Good pod, guys. What you think we should call it? Another black ass pod.
Hoochie Daddy Shorts.
Givenchy shot clock, take two. Big bump.
All right, Devin, you got one question, and you have 20 seconds to answer this. So pay attention. What's something everyone else loves that you secretly find overrated, and why? And your answer must impress us. Go.
I'm gonna say a lot of people love NBA YoungBoy. You know, nigga like mad overrated and mid, but people stand behind him. That's just my answer.
All right, you got a second left, so what y'all think?
How do we feel? I'm unmoved.
Yeah, we need to take a shot.
And I like NBA YoungBoy, so I'm not
I agree with his answer though, but I think you should drink anyway.
Whatever.
Is this?
Out here with your NBA YoungBoy references. He unimpressed us with Martin Luther King and NBA YoungBoy.
That's overrated. Right, everybody loves
People really do?
Hey, oh, by the way, I posted a TikTok. I made a TikTok.
This music.
And
I
posted Carlos's jokes, and they muted it. They took it down because of we broke community guidelines or something. I'm assuming it was the nurse with the head doctor joke. Yeah.
Somebody reported you.
I posted that shit before it got a view.
This violates the community standards.
Yep, took that shit right down.
A lot of my videos went down.
This is a hate speech.
Yeah, they don't play. But they didn't tell me specifically what the issue was. But I just assume it was the, what do you call a nurse with dirty knees joke.
Did you curse in it?
Did we?
What was the joke?
He said
It was a medley of jokes. I put like 4 of his jokes that he made on the last pod together.
Were they inappropriate?
I mean, it's low, so yeah. The only one that wasn't inappropriate was the Batman joke. You remember? Oh, the first one was, what's the difference between oral and anal? Oral makes your whole day, the other makes your whole week. Then he told the the what do you call a nurse with dirty knees joke? A head nurse. What was the?
Wait, say that again?
Yeah, do you know? Can you tell it?
What do you call a nurse with dirty knees? The head nurse.
Oh, you know what it probably was? It was the my dick was in the Guinness World Book of Records. Then the librarian told me to take it out. That was probably the joke. That was really it because you said dick. Yeah.
I think it was all those jokes.
Yep. But yeah, we on TikTok now too. Oh, we didn't do the like, comment, subscribe.
I ain't ashamed.
If you had to do one sex act for the rest of your life, what would it be?
That's a good one.
So you would give
Answer it, y'all. What y'all doing?
I gotta fuck. Cause I was like, head will make me wanna fuck. Yeah, I love head, but if I can't fuck, I'ma just be frustrated.
Wait, you said one position, right?
Right,
I said sex act.
Oh, I thought you said position.
I might have said position, but the thing said red sex act.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said sex act.
I don't know, my ears did that.
Yeah.
I swear I throw up positions too. I'm like,
Okay. Our brains are the same. Okay.
Reverse cowgirl.
what sex act y'all going with? Devin?
He a virgin.
Yeah, I'd probably say fuck too, cause it's like,
No, I said position.
oh, position. Oh,
He 20, you know he only fucking in missionary.
yo, what's good?
He ain't explored his body yet.
You haven't explored your body yet. You haven't.